About the weather as well, is that going to throw in a decisive curveball, as Davide Tardozzi said on the grid? Maybe some rain to fall in the next 40 minutes or so. The warm-up lap then underway here at the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia. Rossi won the title in 2009. Nerves are still needed in Sepang as Bagnaia tries to convert match point number 1, 14 points clear. Pekka Bagnaia's dreams seem shattered, didn't they? From to issue team orders to an Airbus Giannini. Will Giannini 13 of 20 in the books here then in Sepang, and it's still an Airbus Giannini with the lead. His rear tyre snakes sideways on the brakes into the first corner. He's pushing.
And that's the last thing Ducati want. Quartararo would then take the World Championship lead. So really, Ducati need to nip this in the bud. If they want to let Bagnaia through, they can't let this linger. Look how close they're getting.
Yeah, Bagnaia almost running to the back of an Airbus Giannini there, going through turn 7 and 8, and Bagnaia does retake the lead. Brilliant move that he now still cannot find a way through on the factory Yamaha man. Surely now an Airbus Giannini will not retaliate on Pekka Bagnaia.
On the final lap of this Grand Prix, but he looks, as Matt said, to have broken Bezzecchi in the battle for 3rd and 4th. Behind them, Alex Rins.
Of course, he's got the far better winning record in 2022.
Well, the best thing an Airbus Giannini can do now is just sort of sit around that sort of half-second margin behind Bagnaia, so much so that he's not putting Bagnaia under pressure that he's fearing an overtake, but also protect him.
By his fingernails, 3rd place will be enough to keep the championship going.
At this stage of the Grand Prix, we could see some riders running into tyre troubles. Yellows are out.
Or has there already been a dashboard message going the way of an Airbus Giannini? The mapping 8 or whatever the signal is. Mir has remounted, and after his tip-off, I guess that was in the first corner, wasn't it? 2.5 laps to go though here in Sepang. Bagnaia on course for yet
tantalisingly 1.9 seconds behind his title rival out front.
Yeah, looks like the best Quartararo can hope for is a 3rd place. Great ride by him. Lewis mentioned the great start. The platform that set Bagnaia up for this victory was his lightning start, 9th to 2nd.
And asked the question there, he's got a comfortable gap behind him, 2.4 seconds now to Marco Bezzecchi, who's in a very safe and comfortable 4th place. Alex Rins has broken clear of Marc Marquez. It's a 1.6 second gap between those two in the battle for 5th and 6th. Marquez could yet stop.
His first world champion in 15 years, but it will not be job done. Surely an Airbus Giannini is not going to fling that green Ducati on the inside of this now. An Airbus Giannini just swarming, harassing and hounding Pekka Bagnaia late on here. They come into the first gear, turn number 9. Hard on the brakes, the pair of them go, they both snake sideways and back.
Hugely significant victory.
Pekka Bagnaia then